start off with our PPE donning on and donning off demonstration first. And then we're going to run through the stations of the CBAC clinic. So our lovely nurse, Julie, is going to be doing the demonstrations and she'll talk us through it while we do it. And any of the other nurses want to jump in as well?
Before we start everything, we need to hand sanitize first. Hand sanitize. So we do it first and then after that, because the rest of the stuff here are all clean. Sometimes you're lucky enough to have someone to help you putting it on. Otherwise, you got to know how to put it on yourself. So top first. So top first.
Well, when it's clean, it doesn't. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, but
don't confuse everyone.
No, okay, sorry, sister.
So top first, because you want to make sure everything is covered. Did you see how Rebecca did it? One is tucking in and the other one outside. And then you tie it up properly. She's well read, not me. Yeah. Some cover. Mask. Sorry.
Now all masks are different.
Yeah.
And they do say on them which side should face out. So some are green and white, some are blue and white, some are white and white. So this doesn't tell you. But mostly with these coloured ones, it's the whites inside, white pure to your face. And you shouldn't touch the whole thing, just like that.
Okay.
Put it down on your chin, about your eyes.
Yeah, fitting well. See what Rebecca did? Some people, they put a little wire thing at the bottom, and that's wrong. It has to be on top, where you can reach it to your size of your nose. The last one to put on is your clouds.
Thank you.
You have the right size of clouds. It's very important.
These are not the right size for me, but
Yeah. That was thing is when I try to fit it up because they run out of extra large. Then you see how Rebecca did it? It has to cover the white part of your, so all your skin is well covered.
because these don't fit, it's not going to cover me. So that's hopeless for me. So
Yeah.
what I really need is
Well done.
Okay.
yeah. And we often have a face shield as well. So that's the other thing that goes. And you can use the face shield instead of the goggles as well.
Okay. The first thing you need to remove is your clouds. So
You try and touch as little of the gloves with your
Yeah.
skin as possible. So you fold them into themselves. So you're not going to touch them, and then you drop them into your bin, and then you drop them in.
and if you have that shoe,
And then
that
you
thing here, we don't usually have it, but if you have it, you need to remove it first and take it together with your clouds inside the bin. Alright?
then hand sanitize.
Yeah.
So this is the more dangerous part when you're taking all this stuff off, because if you've got the virus on you, it's on something here. So this is where you don't want to give it to yourself at this stage. So,
Yeah.
so
Or from the bottom, yeah.
I'm trying to touch. I'm trying not to touch the
The outside of it.
the outside of it.
Yeah, wrap it like this. See how Rebecca wrapped it? So you don't touch the
So
inside.
you're trying to keep everything inside
Yeah.
that would have any virus on
And
it.
put it in the rubber. So I think we don't have enough for everyone to finish it.
Name, date of birth, it's good if they have the NHI on them. So triage is very important. Because with incorrect information, it can slow the lying down. What the admin's job is that we enter all their details into the database, and we use MedTech then on the testing station site. Once that's entered, we print the stickers, the labels. So there's 2 labels that are printed, or sometimes 3. One label is for the swab, and the other label is for the lab test form. But yeah, it's crucial that you get the right information. You do panic because you see the line, but the most important thing is that you get the correct information. You put it in correct. You'll know when it's correct when the NHI matches and the date of birth. That's when you know you can print. And then you pass that on to the clean nurse, and the clean nurse place those labels onto the swab.
For your emails, you know how you enter all the referrals.
That's not the end of the admin. You also have to add them into the e-referrals. And I think that goes to.
That goes over to the headquarters.
That's the questionnaire.
Yeah.
That's the questionnaire.
Yeah. So they know who we've swabbed, so they can keep a record on their test results as well.
And the other thing that's really important is your date of birth. So your date of birth, NHI name, date of birth, and phone numbers. A phone number is very important, a mobile number, because that mobile number that you've written down on entered, that's where the result will go to.
There'll be stickers and a link, which I then have over here with me. I then put a sticker on this. This is the bit that goes off to the labs, and this is my swab. So I actually open this. I've got a sticker on my lab too. I open it like that. I hand it.
And I'm the dirty nurse.
She's the dirty nurse, so she's going to touch it now. She's going to take the whole thing. Do you take the whole thing? Take the whole thing. And then she's going to go and see our lovely patient. Jane, you're right.
Yeah. Then I'll go and introduce myself and what I'm going to do, what position I want them to, and give a little bit of information to calm them down, and then I'll do the swab. After I do the swab,
More important, what Melly does now is she also shows the sticky label to the person she's swabbing and says, are these details correct? Is your name so-and-so, so-and-so? Is this your date of birth? Is this your phone number? So that we know we have got the right person for the right.
exactly.
Because sometimes we'd have 10, I'll have 10
And you do
that-
that,
you
you
have
do
to
that
swab
before you
and-
do it.
And then so many cars
And you-
lining up.
And
So many
sometimes
cars lining
sometimes
up.
admin can get the car behind them done quicker than the car that's in front, because if the car in front's got 6 people in it and the car behind's only got 1, often that one person's ready, all their details are ready to go.
Yeah.
So if you go to the car and that's not the person in the car, you then need to go.
On your left foot?
So yes, that's I need John.
Yes. And make sure it's tied properly. If
So
you
I'm-
over tied it, then it becomes loose.
And I'm
Because sometimes if you spill those little liquid in there, they will tell you to recall that person for another case. Okay? So you make sure it's tied properly.
Now you watch this. Melly
Okay.
doesn't touch the
I'll just
bag and I don't touch
drop
the.
it down.
She drops it in. I then close it up. It's sealed, so any infection is sealed within that bag.
Yeah. And you put
And
it in
then
the chili bin.
I put it in the chili bin, and then I get the next one handed to
And
me.
I'm going to this dirty pin and chuck this away. Remove my gloves. Hand sanitize again. Put on another gloves and come back with the next one.
Your name, Peter?
Well, actually, that's what people call me, but that's actually not my real name.
What's your name?
Give it to a real good one. Go.
But you know what? Let's just see how it goes.
Don't touch it.
Male or female? Yeah,
female.
We're all in full.
I'm female, but I do, you know,
Oh,
I do
don't be-
recognise myself as a male.
Date of birth?
The first of the 12th, 78.
78. Are you a New Zealand resident?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Well, I might be. I'm not sure.
Address?
What?
Address.
Okay, 123 Downing Street.
I'm just in between.
Oh,
I'm in between.
phone number?
021 123456.
Doctor.
It is, Honor Blanks.
How do you spell that?
ONABLANKS. And it's good.
And what practice are they at?
Titilani.
And do you consent for your assessment and results from today to be shared with them?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
No, but it's
Because a lot of people say no. And that's their right. So, okay, carry on with your questions.
Oh, were you talking about that or me touching your face?
no, it's just like not much to touching your face before.
But my mask will be on, so I can't even do that. I'm just doing it. What's your ethnic group? What ethnic group do you belong to? Māori. Do you require an interpreter?
No.
Do you have any acute respiratory infection with at least one of the following? Cough, sore throat, shortness of breath.
Sore throat and I've got a runny nose and I've been
Sorry, do you have any fever, diarrhea, headaches,
No.
nausea, vomiting?
no.
No. When did your sore throat and cough start?
2 days ago.
So whatever the day is today, 2 days back, just write the date in there. On a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being no symptoms, 10 requiring hospitalization, how unwell do you feel?
0.
0.
I don't need hospitalization.
Who referred you here today?
Myself.
Yourself. Self.
Just something I doing it.
Have you travelled overseas in the last 14 days?
No.
Have you had contact with anyone that has travelled overseas in the last 14
No.
days? Have you travelled overseas in the last 14 days or been in contact with anyone that has? No. Have you had close contact with a suspected or probable case?
No.
No. Are you a healthcare worker or an essential worker?
Yes.
Yes, you are. So what is your line of work?
I'm a firewoman. No. I'm a nurse.
Name and address of work. Just chuck that in there. What's your role? RN.
Yeah.
Yes. Put the window down just a little bit like that, so you can still have some air.
Taking
Yeah,
so
she'll put it in a
long.
tray.
I've been waiting in line for 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's okay,
She'll put it in a
Kylie.
tray.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll put it in
Oh,
another
it's a
tray to
long
say it's
time. I've
done.
been sitting there and look, all my kids.
I know. It's terrible.
Cute. And this is the number plate, yeah. Good morning, my name is Millie. I'm the nurse to do your test today. Are you able to give me your name?
Yes, it is Priscilla Porter. This is 1274. Blah, blah, 123 demonstrated.
And date of birth?
Priscilla 12, CBAC.
And contact number?
What's my number? 021
Okay, cool. Okay. Look, I'm going to do your test today.
But you're not ready.
Yes, she is.
I'm going, really going.
No, you're not. Security, come and help us.
It's going to be a bit uncomfortable, but if you try and relax as much as you can, that really helps. Okay? Okay.
Yep. Thank you, all you did a great job.
Do I get to the head up a
No,
little?
I would be the worst one to watch because you'll get scared. I'm really bad.
I'm like that.
I'm
I'm
like
really
that.
bad.
I'm a window wiper. That's me.
Successfully happened.
Pretty?
Okay, this is pretty?
Yep, pretty.
Yeah. Okay. Energize yesterday? Yeah.
Hey, so you really, so you also have the forms for me, the information. Forms.
Exactly. She has to hand me the form.
Yeah. So they'll
She's
be,
symptomatic. He's symptomatic.
Yeah.
Okay. And you'll hand me the little tissue?
Oh, the little tissue.
yes, yes.
Would you like to just clear your nose first before we